Hello world, Shelly here, and I may or may not be wearing a black cat onesie. Hey, yes, we are here today for a 5/3 impressions, and I've got probably 10 things in front of me, but all of which I've used at least 3 times. Actually, quite a few of these I have used multiple weeks now. We're going to go through what I like, what I don't like, what I might repurchase, what you might see in an upcoming favorites video. We're just going to go through some stuff that I've got. And a couple of these I have mentioned in videos, as you know, in a foundation video where I tried an eyeshadow palette, etc. So these might not all be new to you. Some of them I have not talked about at all. First up, I have a couple new Milani eyeshadow palettes. And the first annoying thing is that they don't put the name of the palette anywhere that I can find on the actual eyeshadow palette, but this is Rouge, Gilded Violet. That's it. That's what they are. Yes. I have one here that I haven't tried yet. Let me just dig it up. It's still in its box. The Gilded Noir. Have not tried this one yet, but these other two I have tried multiple times. I am going to recommend that if you like this color scheme in the Gilded Rouge, that you check it out. They do have a mirror inside, which is nice. You can see I've gotten some use out of the shades on this one. I am particularly impressed with the shimmers. They are beautiful. The two glitter shades actually are not too bad in terms of glitter fallout. You don't need to use glitter glue with them. They will work with your shadow or your primer, and that is pretty good. So thumbs up on this one. The Gilded Violet, save your money. Even if you think the colors are beautiful, save yo money. Problem is that the mattes are okay. You know, they're blendable enough. My problem is that the shimmers are weak. Very thin on the eyes, very much lacking pigmentation, very much lacking staying power. Dislike, do not like the Gilded Violet, even though all the purples are my favorite colors. But the Gilded Rouge gets an extra thumbs up. I've used this a bunch. I think that's my only eyeshadow. I could throw this one in here, but you guys would already have guessed. This is the new ABH palette, the Jackie Aina, and of course I already tossed the brush that comes with it because I don't use them. I've dipped into every color except this warm orange one. It's everything you would typically expect with an ABH palette. It's beautiful. I'm wearing it today. Am I wearing it today? Yeah, I'm wearing it today. And oh, I think it's my favorite packaging of all of them. It's like shiny, and it's like, I wasn't going to talk about this one, but, well, I just feel like I don't have to tell you that. Like, everybody knows this is going to be good. It just is. So what else do I have here today? Let's do some mascara type things. I have, first up, lash. You know, lashes. Lash, lash growth serum type stuff. This is the one from L'Oreal. It is the Lash Serum Solution. I don't like this one because it's a brush applicator. It's really hard to brush onto your lashes without getting it all over the place. And I found that this gets in my eyes. I don't know if it's melting while I'm sleeping or what, but it gets in my eyes and it stings. I very much do like the similar product from Maybelline. It is more of a mascara wand that you just apply kind of the way you would with mascara. It does not drip into my eyes. I can wear it overnight. It's wonderful, so I do not recommend the L'Oreal version. I do recommend the Maybelline version, which is in my bathroom, in my new skincare refrigerator, and I forgot to go grab it. But it's good. And yes, I am that person now that has a refrigerator in my bathroom. And I love it. If you want to see, I was thinking of doing a vlog on like the updates I've got with like updating my bedroom and my bathroom. And if you want to see that, let me know down below. Lashes. Milani's Most Wanted lashes. It's okay. It's one of those like volumizing types of wands. I generally like this kind of wand. This formula just didn't wow me in any way. It was fine. It's not dramatic enough for me. I like lots of length, lots of volume, lots of separation, million lashes look. This one just didn't wow me. It didn't disappoint me. So, I mean, if you are into a more subtle mascara look and you like some volume and some length, it might be worth checking out, but I'm not going to say you should run out and go buy it. The one I will say you should run out and go buy, this one I've been wearing every single day for a couple weeks now. Oh, I'm digging the heck out of it. This is the Lash Blowout from It Cosmetics. I think it was a, what do you call it, collaboration with Dry Bar, the hair people, and Lickety Split. It's got a nice sort of volumizing brush. I love, you know, this one's probably going to end up in my all-time favorites because it's not the one I'll choose all the time. Does it beat, like, my Kevyn Aucoin Expert Mascara is my #1 favorite, and then I have like 5 or 6 different #2 favorites. The CoverGirl Exhibitionist, the Urban Decay Perversion, I gotta look over in my stash because I'm forgetting the names of everything I wear right now. Oh, you know, it's all in my top mascaras. I can't find them all. Ooh, I do like the Double Decker. What is the Butter London? This one. This one's in my favorites for like natural lash days. I have a bunch of favorites. My #1 favorite for my lower lash line is now Holy Grail status Double Wear Estee Lauder Zero Smudge. Does not smudge. It's fantastic. So I have a lot of mascaras that I like, and they all have just a little bit of a different look to them. Oh, like the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes, the second version of it is like great if you want that retro spiky vibe. Like, I have a lot of favorite mascaras. This one is pretty dramatic. I am wearing it today, and this makeup is now, I just touched it up a little bit, but this is 11-hour-old makeup at this point. So, I don't know, my lashes might be falling by now. Can you see them? But it gives you lots and lots and lots of length, plenty of volume at the base, the root of your lashes, so that you still have that fanned out look. But that's the thing, it gives you a fanned out look. Like, you look like you have, your lashes did get a blowout. It's really, 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 really pretty. None of my mascaras are quite that same look, so I really enjoy the look of this. Love the packaging. It speaks to me. It is excellent packaging. It feels like a bicycle handlebar. I know it's supposed to be like hot rollers or, you know, hair things, but definitely loving this. You're going to see this in a favorites, and this, I might even just declare it right now. It's in my top mascaras list now. This one from Too Faced. The Doggone Girl. Because you know how I feel about swearing. Because I know there's youngsters that watch this channel with your parents, or maybe without your parents. Hello, youngsters. I love you all. I'm not going to swear because you hear enough of that out in the world. Even though I curse like a trucker in my real life. Anyway, why do they always say like a trucker? Do all truckers curse? I don't even know. I don't know that many truckers. I know a couple. I don't know. Anyway, sounds like a stereotype, and now I don't like it. This stuff, you guys, here's the thing. I like how it looks. Even oh, it's just big. It's just silly big. It's just way too big. It's too big. Like, and there's a ton of product, and every time you use it, you have to like scrape all the excess product off of it so that you don't get a ton of crap building up all over your eyelashes. So that's a pain. And then when you're applying it, you have to be look how big it is. It takes up my whole eye. Do you see that? Oh my god. You have to be super, super, super careful. And yeah, the look is pretty when you're done with it, but it takes twice as long. And if you're not super careful, it gets all over the place, and that's typically me. So I'm not going to repurchase this because even though the packaging is pretty and I like the look once I get it applied and wiped off the rest of my face, ain't nobody got time for that. Not me. Not going to waste my time. Let's do a skincare. This was from #7, Firming Booster Serum, and it's got the built-in silver little ball, rolly ball things, and this is intended, at least I got this while I was in Ireland, but they have it here in the US, and it's a super concentrate firming complex. For best results, use morning and evening, and you're supposed to massage it, and yeah, from the left side of your mouth outwards, upward to your brow. And I'm not going to do it on my face because I have makeup on. But you go massage it, and then in the store they also show, because when you go into Boots in Ireland, they've got, I mean, people, like, they've got professionals that like show you all the skincare and everything. It's like, it's very cool. And you're supposed to do your neck as well. And I just found that this thing actually created uncomfortable pressure points on my face, but if you do it any lighter, the product doesn't transfer. So you need to press a little bit to get the product to transfer onto your face, but then if you press too hard, it feels really uncomfortable because these little balls have really no give to them. The top really just doesn't, it's not meant to have give. So I just didn't like the design of this as just, it's still pretty much full, and I'm not going to use the rest of it. It's going to go in my giveaway to my friends and family. So I would say nay on that one. I reviewed this guy a little while ago from Marc Jacobs, the Accomplice Concealer, and I freaking love it. Love it. It has excellent coverage, and the reason that I discovered that I love it even more, it's also a nice shade for me. What shade is it? You know what I'm doing now, because they make these stickers, and that's how bad my eyes are. I didn't even know it's upside down. Okay, it's upside down. Fair 10. Lightest shade, now I remember. But it's nice. If you're any paler than me, it's probably not going to be the right shade, but it's a very good shade for me. It's a perfect undertone. Just neutral with a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of cool in it. But what I love is that you would think with something with this level of coverage, it's a pretty full coverage formula. You would think if you have all this coverage that you could not wear it with, say, you know, you're having one of those no foundation days, you're doing a Kosas tinted oil, or you're doing a Clarins Skin Illusion, which is what I'm wearing today. I've been wearing these for like 2 weeks straight, and I love them. When I'm not reviewing other foundations, these have been my go-to. So good for, anyway, that's a whole nother story. You can wear this with those because something is miraculous about the way this melts into the skin that you don't get like that clear demarcation between full coverage and light coverage. It just blends out, and it's really seamless, and it works really well. So I used to be like, oh, if I have to have a low foundation day, then that means I have to also have dark under eyes because full coverage concealer looks weird when you don't have full coverage face. Not the case with this guy. That's my favorite thing about it, besides that it's a good color match for me and I really enjoy the coverage. But you can wear it even if you're not wearing a full coverage face, and that is just cool. Next, let's do a couple things from Caudalie. I've been crushing on them this year, probably since the beginning of the year. I think that's when I started trying them. I'm almost out of this one. It's going to be in my empties any second now. It's the Vinosource Cream Sorbet Moisturizing. Why can't I say that word right now? I don't know. The Moisturizing Sorbet. And this is a wonderful, lightweight, morning under makeup moisturizer. If you've got dry skin, it's got enough moisturization to keep you going throughout the day and not totally get dehydrated, but it's super lightweight. You can wear it under your SPF and it's not going to cause trouble. It's not going to get greasy, heavy. It's not going to break down. It has... I'm just crushing so much on them. I'm almost out of this. I really shouldn't... I don't want to waste this bit on my hand, but there I go. I just did. It's sort of a sorbet, a creamy sort of texture to it, but it's almost whipped and it disappears so fast into the skin. It's just gone. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it feels so nice. And it's not a greasy feel. It sinks in and it's got that sort of, you know, it's not tacky, it's not sticky, but it's smooth. Like it's a really, really, it smells nice too. I love Caudalie. So thumbs up on that one. That full size is going to end up in my life and my wallet's going to scream at me. It's okay though. The other Caudalie product I got through the Octoly PR program, and thank you to Caudalie for sending me this complimentary. It is the Vinopure Purifying Toner. Now, you guys might remember earlier this year I had decided I was going to switch my glycolic and my salicylic acid into my cleansing step of my skincare routine and see if it would work out there. I need that step because I do get large pores, even though I do have dry skin, so I still need to do that step if I want to minimize the look of my pores. It, of course, will have a tendency to exasperate dry skin because the products that are made to minimize pores are typically also made for people with combo to oily skin and have a lot of drying agents in it. Well, that's the thing I like the best about this. So it's a salicylic acid-based toner, but it has like grape water and some fragrance-free essential oils that are antibacterial, and it's got an ingredient that helps prevent oil in your skin from oxidizing, so it would help prevent blackheads and things like that. But it has soothing ingredients that this does not exasperate my skin in terms of dryness as much as other products meant for oily skin do. It smells very nice. It gives a little bit of a tingle, and I like that because I feel like it's that cleansing sort of property. It's nowhere near something like the Tarte Knockout AHA. It's not that level of tingle. It's refreshing, and it doesn't dry me out. Like, I don't have to take extra moisturization steps since including this in my routine to keep the moisture at bay. It has enough soothing stuff in it that it does not dry me out. And finally, I think my pores are starting to shrink back to the levels of when I was actually applying topical, glycolic acid every night. I have gone back to adding it here and there in my routine, but I thoroughly enjoy this. It smells wonderful. It Caudalie just has a nice ingredient deck, which I enjoy, and thumbs up on the Caudalie toner, even if you have dry skin. I think if you're a person with large pores and dry skin, check it out because it's more soothing, less drying than a lot of the other ones that I've tried. And cleansing, it just didn't seem to be enough. I'd use the salicylic acid cleanser, wash it away, and it wasn't doing anything for me. Maybe it was doing other things, but it wasn't helping minimize my pores. This is helping minimize my pores. Let's skip over. I did get one more thing from the Caudalie PR program. These are from Colorescience, and it is sun protection type things. Thank you to Colorescience. I think it's Colorescience, but color spelled with an E at the end of it. Maybe it's Colorescience, maybe it's Colorescience. They don't give you a pronunciation guide along with their products. But thank you, Colorescience, for giving these to me complimentary to try out. I've got 2 products. The only one I thought I was getting was the Sunforgettable, super cute name, Total Protection Face Shield. This is SPF Broad Spectrum Mineral Sunscreen, SPF 50, PA+++, and this is going to end up giving you a slightly dewy complexion under makeup. It looks tinted. It does not remain tinted on me, at least. So you blend it out and you really, it doesn't really, so this area of my hand has no product. Here on has product. It really doesn't change the color of my skin. What I appreciate is that you can see where you put the product. Once it blends in, it sinks in, and it's a transparent, seamless view. But because it's got some color to it as you apply it, you can tell if you missed a spot, because you don't want to miss a spot. You miss a spot, and you're going to get wrinkles in that spot, or you're going to get sunburn, and it's just going to be nasty and painful. So we don't want to miss a spot. So I like that you won't miss a spot because it's got a shading to it. Did I say it's PA+++? I think I did say that. It is a chemical-free, meaning mineral sunscreen, and I was going to tell you guys how long it's water resistant and all that good stuff. Let me find, dun, dun, dun. Oh, it also has blue light defense, infrared defense, and it's 40 minutes water resistant. And I like it. They estimate you'll get approximately 90 days of use if you use it on your face, neck, and décolleté daily. So I haven't had it for 90 days. I am required to post a review within 28 days. I have used this for at least a week straight. So probably a week and a half. I'm probably at 10 days I've been using it. I really enjoy it. It wears well under makeup. Be aware, the one thing that it does under makeup is it will give you a slightly more dewy complexion for whatever you happen to be wearing on top of it. So if you're wearing a more matte foundation, you might get a little satin matte instead of just straight up matte. If you're wearing a dewy, you're going for the whole dewy look, this is a great one to have underneath it. I found it to be slightly hydrating to my skin, did not dry my skin out in any way, shape, or form. I think it helped my hydration levels throughout the day. So I also did not notice any white cast. I don't do flashback tests because I so rarely do flash photography that just doesn't matter to me. So I have not tested the flashback on it, but some mineral sunscreens, like one that's going to be in my next fails video, give you just white cast. You look like ghostly white, and sometimes you can't even cover that up with makeup. No white cast whatsoever. It is invisible. I like it. They also sent me, and this was, I was not expecting this, it was not on the list of the thing I was ordering, but they sent me their powder sunscreen. These are excellent. Throw one in your purse. You should always have one with you. I don't think I mentioned. This retails $39. This on their website retails for $65, but I feel like, yeah, $65 one-time purchase from the colorescience website. That seems so expensive compared to this, so I'm not sure if that's accurate. But the idea behind these is that it's a powder, and you have a brush. You probably, oh, there you go. Did you see all the powder fly out of here? And throughout the day, you can refresh your SPF. So this is an SPF 50, and I only wore this over makeup on days that I wasn't going out because they sent me the shade medium, and it is way too dark for me. You can even see my hand looks like I'm getting a tan. But I wanted to test the performance of it, so I didn't test the sun protection itself. But it is super, super, super finely milled, and that's what I want in these products. The one I've been using, the one I've kept in my purse for a long time now, is the Tarte version of this. I would say I equally recommend this one because of how finely milled it is and how smooth it is. The brush is super soft. It can be tricky to figure out how to work them. So when you get one, open it up, make sure that this had a rubber band around the brush, so take that off if you've got one, and this is for any brand of these things. Pull your little top back up, and then on a table but it's going to be really noisy if I do that. You want to tap it upside down and tap it real good. And then all your powder is going to come into the brush. You can test to make sure it's working. Just flick it a little bit. You'll see some powder fly out. Then you know you're good to go. So if you're wondering, how do you how do you update your SPF throughout the day when you've got a full face on? You get yourself something like this. I would recommend this. I didn't test not getting sunburned because the shade's way too dark for me, but it also comes with an expiration on the back, which I appreciate because I don't want to mess around with expired SPF. Not getting sun is more important to me than anything else. So, thumbs up on this one as well. Thank you, colorescience. I think I only have one more thing. I think so. Yeah. This one, I 150% bought because the bottle was pretty. And I like things from this brand. It's Clarins. This is the Fix Makeup. It is a hydrating, refreshing, long-lasting makeup hold, soothing, so pretty bottle. I mean, look how, oh, it's just so pretty. Come on, you guys. It's so pretty. So pretty. It's a setting spray. And if I would have realized it smells like roses, I probably wouldn't have bought it because I don't like roses very much. I mean, roses are fine, whatever. I'm just not a huge rose fan. But the mister is so soft and smooth. You can even have it right here and you're not going to get it all over your face because it's so... I wonder if I can get it on camera. My ceiling fan's on. This is going to be a disaster. I'm going to end up eating it, but... Oh, do you see how smooth that is? Oh, it blew right back at you guys. Oh... Okay, maybe it's making me like roses. I don't know. Something's happening. I enjoy this. It definitely does extend the wear of makeup. It is soothing. It is refreshing. The sprayer is wonderful. It's, it's hard to find a good setting sprayer. And this one is lightweight and beauteous. I know, it's not a word, but I like it. The bottle's super pretty. I keep using it because the bottle is so pretty. I don't know if I'll repurchase it because I'm not a huge fan of rose scent, but it's growing on me. Okay, fine, it's growing on me. And it doesn't smell like fake roses. It smells like you put your nose up to a bouquet of roses. It does have fragrance in it. You generally want to not do that. Do as I say, not as I do. I can't break up with my fragrances yet. I just love things that smell good. Even when I don't like this smell, but then I do. I don't know. I can't explain it. There must be some hypnotic fluid in here that is making me change my mind about roses. Or it's just pretty. So I do recommend it for what it is. Do I recommend it over anything else? Let me reach over here. No, I'd say go get yourself some Catrice. It's just as good. This stuff is so good. I'm almost out. I need to replace my bottle. But, if you like pretty things and you like things that smell like roses and you have expendable income, go nuts. Clarins has some really good products. I enjoy most of their skincare. I enjoy every piece of their skincare that I've ever tried. Let's put it that way. And that's about it. That's what I got. Those are my third impressions. Bunch of stuff I've been trying, a bunch of stuff I've been enjoying, some not so much, but then I went and got myself a cat onesie because reasons. Even though I'm sweating to death in my cat onesie because it's still 80 degrees outside. But I had to wear it, you guys. It's so cute. Now my nose is itching. That means it's time to stop. Time to stop this video. If you enjoy these 5 third impression run-throughs on updated views on products I've used a bunch, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. If you wear onesies, let me know in the comments down below and what kind they are, because these are fabulous. I've never had one before. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.